Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Turkish Delight with the Battlefront Bazaar, and today I'm bringing you a short news update around some things regarding Star Wars Battlefront 2. Let's get right into it. It's been over 24 hours since the first August patch was released, and we've had some good time to test it out and enjoy the fixes. With the patch came the return of the development team and communications manager Ben Walke from their vacation, and ever since the forums and Reddit have been abuzz with talk about the game. Just like how Alex Jones and InfoWars got banned from YouTube and Facebook, Ben Walke went on a tinfoil hat crushing spree by putting to rest some conspiracy theories around Battlefront 2. One Redditor asked out on the Battlefront subreddit if Ben could straight up address some of the theories that many players have come up with over the months of the game's life, and which have sort of transitioned from theory to fact in the eyes of a lot of players. The Redditor specifically asked about several things, such as whether or not EA and DICE are still supporting the game or only pretending to support it, and whether all the devs went to go work on Battlefield 5, leaving only an inexperienced, small team of developers with Battlefront 2. Ben's response shed some good light on these questions, and in his response, he writes, "Nobody is pretending to support the game. You either support it or you don't. Clone Wars content coming isn't us pretending. If we weren't supporting it, then we'd just lay down our tools, but we're still here doing stuff. It's impossible to run a game of this size with just 4 people, which is the example number the Redditor gave. People move around between teams all the time, especially in places that have multiple projects on the go, and no, we don't just have a junior staff." This is probably the best answer we have gotten for these questions in a very long time. I think most of the community is under the impression there are only a handful of inexperienced developers working on Battlefront 2 right now, and that is what is leading to the crazy number of bugs and the lack of new content as a whole. These theories were just that, theories, but after no communication from anyone at DICE to refute those theories, we have started to take them as fact. Well, this is now an official statement putting to rest some of those ideas. No, we don't have an exact number of people working on the game, but at least this is reassurance that the game is still being supported, and it is in fact not as small a team as I think most of us believed it to be. It may still be small by EA standards, you can bet there aren't nearly as many people working on it as Battlefield 5 right now, but it is still seeing support. And Ben saying the upcoming Clone Wars content is them not giving up on the game is a big breath of relief. Because I think a couple of us thought we were in trouble there for a second, but we're fine. We're all fine. In this same Reddit thread about the Battlefront conspiracy theories, one user also asked Ben about the month-long wait we had to endure before the last hotfix, saying that another reason a lot of players have these ideas about the game is because of things like that. A month-long wait for a hotfix is actually ridiculous, and Ben did say he hopes that this was just a one-off thing. He hopes to have hotfixes out within a week moving forward, saying that's what they've done in the past and would like to keep up with that model, and I hope they can keep up with it too. A week for a hotfix is acceptable, I think, and the devs aren't going to be taking a vacation every month, so I feel confident this last patch was indeed a one-off thing too. But moving on, we have word of some server downtime that is coming tomorrow, August 9th, between 8 AM and 8:30 AM UTC. It's only a half hour of downtime for some server maintenance, but online play will be unavailable during this time, so just a heads up, if you try to get into a game during that half hour and you find you are unable to do so, don't worry, the game isn't broken, it's just some maintenance and you should be able to get back on shortly after. And finally, we have some words from Ben about Palpatine, his lightning, and lightsaber heroes. There were a few players who had questions about Palpatine after he was reintroduced into the game about lightsaber heroes blocking his lightning and a small bug about stamina depletion. Ben made a public post to address some of these questions, and here is what he had to say. Talk started to appear yesterday evening about Palpatine, his lightning attack, and lightsaber heroes. Just wanted to clear some things up. Lightsaber heroes blocking lightning is not a bug. This is intended. There is a bug where blocking lightning does not reduce stamina, and this will be fixed in the next update. And we are doing some further checks into the lightning locking onto the blocker, but believe this should also be fixed in the next update as well. Just wanted to give you a heads up, mostly that lightsaber heroes can block Palpatine's lightning attack. So it looks like some players weren't sure if saber heroes blocking the lightning was intentional or not, and it fortunately is. This lines up with what we see in the movies, so I'm glad this feature was kept since it was a thing before Palpatine got removed. However, it looks like there is a bug that stops his lightning from draining the blocking saber hero's stamina. Before he got removed, Palpatine's lightning would overload a blocking saber hero's stamina, which was very useful in getting around their guard. It looks like now, though, that is not the case, but a fix for that is coming in the next patch, which I assume will be the August content patch containing clone skins. It looks like there is also a bug where Palpatine has trouble locking onto a blocking hero. I haven't seen it in action too much just yet, but if it's consistent enough for multiple people to bring it up, I'm glad they're looking into it. That will wrap up this news update though. Nothing major, but these solid responses to player questions is the best we can hope for, and I'm really glad to have Ben back to give us these direct and honest answers. I hope everyone is enjoying Battlefront 2 after this last update. I have noticed a few buggy things with the game, but nothing that has severely impacted my gameplay, and I think overall, after the update, it runs much smoother. Drop a comment and let me know how you're enjoying Battlefront 2. I appreciate you all stopping by the bazaar. This has been Turkish Delight, and I'll see you all out on the battlefront. Peace.
Rum, tequilas, margaritas, got me chilling with the divas and all of the spicy senoritas. They be dancing on the table, all so graceful, delight angels, got them spun like ballerinas. If woman not from Venus, take me to the zenith, I'm a phoenix.